Yes, this is Andrew Balongo Perry, and I'm right here at the Norfolk Hotel. And there's the Aloris event where they were talking about creativity, and a lot of the players here were agencies and clients. And I'm here with one of the panelists. She's done awesome work. If you don't know, she is the CEO or co-founder of Network Tandem, doing awesome work. Svetlana Polikarpova.
Almost. Close enough.
Yes.
Svetlana Polikarpova. I am a co-founder and director of Tandem Network, a digital creative communication agency.
Yes, and why? What was your role in this particular discussion today?
So first of all, I'm Laurie's girl. I have been judging Laurie's for I think 3 years now. And I'm constantly kind of exposing myself to this amazing work from Africa, Middle East, and when we bring in something here in Kenya, I always kind of measure our creative bar to, the best minds from all over the region. So whenever, when I was invited for Laurie's event, of course the answer is yes.
Yes.
I mean, I love being part of it, and honestly, in Kenya, we rarely get together as creatives, right? And we rarely kind of exchange the ideas, and that's why, maybe we actually should do it more often so we get, we challenge each other and we kind of progress more often.
Yes.
Like in South Africa, they do it all the time, right? And it's something, I think it's a culture, it's also a discipline, right? You have to kind of be disciplined to actually get together, spare time, and talk about important things.
Yes.
Today's topic was about future of creativity, right? There was a lot of interesting discussion and interesting points. My point was the future of creativity is actually now. Because if you're not embrace what is happening with creativity today, it means stop doing all these post-produced, super branded ads that can any brand can adapt. You just slap another logo on it and that's your TVC, right? And think about what people actually consume, right? Because you as a brand still can deliver on the message in a format that is palatable for your audience, right? And most of the people, they either have ad blocks or they skip ads or they just go into their device on their device as soon as the commercial starts, right?
Sure.
So now, how do you beat that? You have to produce content that they actually willingly, would consume. And unfortunately, it's not in the same format as we used to. As a creative agencies before, all you needed to service the client is just to have a Shutterstock account and the designer. It's not enough anymore. This does not work, and let's stop doing that thing. Now you need your phone, now you need a tripod, you need a ring light, and then you need just kind of understand what do you have to say? What do you have to say? And the thing is, it's not about jumping on every single trend out there and kind of mimic every single other dance, It's about finding your authentic self. What do you have to say as a brand, as a bank? Teach me about money, educate me, share with me tips, lead with valuable content, so when I need the product, you'll be the top of mind, right? So you will be registered as a financial expert, financial partner, and I'm more likely to buy a financial product from a financial partner than someone else, right? It's no-brainer, it's common sense, but we're not doing it because we don't have a discipline to challenge ourselves and produce something that we haven't produced before. And again, also, if you produce one TikTok video, it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that TikTok doesn't work. It means that your video doesn't work, right? So you need to keep producing, keep exploring, and try to deliver your message, in a more effective way.
Wow, that's so powerful. And what was one takeaway that you got from the discussion?
I think the discussion was a very interesting discussion, but I think we shifted to more of a dynamics between agencies and brands, and how we, kind of like the tension between us that prevents us from being creative. And I think it's not necessarily the case. I think we need to move from defense to offense and actually start creating something that is more effective than actually pointing fingers. But also another thing that was brought up and discussed, great extent is the so we need to do the research. We need to understand who we're creating content for and why we're creating and what's the format. So I think those were very good, great points. Let's do focus group. Let's understand our audience. Let's create something that works for our audience.
And Svetlana is an example of that. If you haven't seen Sky Girls 6-part mini-series, you can watch it on YouTube at...
You can watch it at Sky Girls KE. And now we are actually running a rerun on the Kili networks if you're not on YouTube, so you can just catch us on the Kili networks.
So yes, are you going to submit that to the Laurie's competition?
It's already there.
Wow, it's already there. So if you're an agency, submit your stuff to Laurie's. They're having a competition. She's going to be a judge. This is an opportunity for you.
No, I'm not judging this year. I've been judging for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not judging this year, but firms, this is a point for you to be a winner with your agency. Submit, and thank you very much, Svetlana.
Thank you.
All right.